Hello and thank you for watching this ag forecast for the Northeast. I'm Andrew Pritchard, Senior Meteorologist with Nutrien Ag Solutions. We've got a cold front making its way across the Northeast here on our Tuesday. Temperatures already in the low 50s across western Pennsylvania and western New York. Mid 60s, if not near 70 degrees, although already across the rest of the Northeast. Those temperatures will begin leveling out, if not falling a bit, as we head into the afternoon and evening, and then certainly tonight into tomorrow morning, you'll notice the cool, crisp nature to the newly arriving air mass in the Northeast. As we look at the satellite picture here on this Tuesday morning, you can see the cold front making its way from west to east across the region, making its way into western Pennsylvania and New York this morning. That's where the rainfall activity is happening. Again, just some showers, broken line of showers along and behind this front, making its way in. Not talking about anything in the way of intense thunderstorms along this front. The cricket that's chirping somewhere off to my right agrees that that's rather boring. Dang it. Hello and thank you for watching this ag forecast for the Northeast. I'm Andrew Pritchard, Senior Meteorologist with Nutrien Ag Solutions. We got a cold front slicing across the region here on our Tuesday morning, making its way into western Pennsylvania in New York here at the early 6 o'clock hour. Temps in the low 50s in that area. Mid to upper 60s across the remainder of the Northeast. You'll certainly see that front make its way in through the rest of the day today. Temperatures leveling out, maybe not falling later this afternoon, but certainly by tonight into tomorrow morning, you'll notice the cool, crisp nature to the newly arriving air mass in the area. As you look at the satellite picture, you can see the front again extending from western portions of New York and Pennsylvania all the way down into the Gulf Coast. And we've got a broken line of showers extending from the Gulf Coast, parts of Louisiana and southern Mississippi, all the way into the Great Lakes here. Not talking about anything in the way of severe weather along this front, just some rain showers bringing in the first real organized rain that we've seen across the Northeast in some time. What's been really a rather dry last several weeks. So here's the last 72 hours of precipitation. Again, it's been dry across the Northeast, but we're starting to get this rain moving in from west to east as we head through the day today. And then as we look at the next week, we're going to be a little bit cooler as these shots of cool air make their way into the central U.S. and the Great Lakes. A little bit warmer as you head off toward the north. We'll hold on to some warmer temperature anomalies as you get into New Hampshire, Vermont, and Maine. Of course, warmer by late September, early October standards. We won't be baking by any stretch of the imagination. And then bringing some rainfall in at times with some of these systems that come right in this very amplified jet stream. We've got a trough in the Aleutian Islands, a ridge across western Canada in the Pacific Northwest, and then this trough across the Great Lakes and the eastern Corn Belt. And so what we're going to see is reinforcing shots of cool and dry air coming out of the Canadian prairie down into the central part of the country. We'll then see areas of low pressure developing across the Ohio River Valley, across the mid-Atlantic, and then riding the jet stream in across the Northeast. It's a good setup for some nor'easter-like storm systems here. And again, the shots of cool air making their way in at times most dramatic across western portions of the Northeast here. New York is the state I'm looking for, and Pennsylvania. You'll feel some of those cool shots of air, especially as we get into the later part of the week. Now, cool air coming out of Canada, also dry air coming out of Canada, but you can see here across the Northeast, especially over the next 24 to 48 hours, will bring some deep moisture in from the Gulf out in advance of this approaching cold front. So the opportunity for rain sticks around here across the Northeast as we head into the overnight and at least the early morning hours tomorrow, but holding on across further north and east regions into the mid-morning hours tomorrow. Dry air comes in on the backside. We could see some showers lingering into late week, but it's not until we get into late next weekend into early next week that we see yet another storm system potentially swinging into the area. Could be breezy at times. I think the stronger winds are going to be found across the northern plains and the Great Lakes, but each of these little fronts that brings a shot of cooler and drier air, again, the one that makes its way into the areas today and tonight, and then the other one here this weekend, could bring some breezy conditions at times, winds gusting anywhere from 10 to 25 miles per hour out of the west-northwest. Now we'll tie it all together with a look at the precipitation forecast. Again, we'll bring it back with the European model focused on the lower 48. We can see the showers making their way in and overspreading the entire Northeast. A really rainy day today, and then a soaking rain likely continuing into the overnight and potentially tomorrow morning, especially as you head off toward the north and east. New Hampshire, Vermont, Maine, Massachusetts, down to Rhode Island, Connecticut, potentially Long Island, seeing that rain lingering into the day tomorrow. And then into tomorrow night and Thursday, we continue to see maybe just some light drizzle across the region before maybe a couple of heavier showers accompany an upper level wave as we get into Friday. So really, as we head into Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, the precipitation is going to be light, but it'll be kind of cool with a chance for some of those drizzle or hit or miss showers across the region. The next real organized storm system we'll be watching for the development here across the Ozarks into the Ohio River Valley. There it is, into the eastern Corn Belt as we get into late Sunday, maybe Monday and Tuesday. So we'll look at your total accumulated precipitation forecast then as we head through the next few days. I'll pause it here. There is the opportunity for a couple corridors of heavy rain with 2 to 3 inches of precipitation possible as you head through coastal areas here from Jersey up to New Hampshire and Vermont. That cuts across Long Island, parts of Massachusetts, Connecticut, and Rhode Island as well, and then on into the state of Maine. So between now and midday Wednesday, the chance for a couple of corridors of some soaking rain, again, badly needed across the region. We will dry out more or less as we head through the second half of the week. Any additional precipitation is going to be light, hit or miss in nature until we get to the other side of the weekend, late Sunday into Monday and Tuesday, another chance for some soaking rain across the region. So we'll look at your temperatures as we head through the rest of the week. Again, some of those warmer temperature anomalies across the Northeast, across Maine, and surrounding states. That's partially because of the warmer start to the week here. Highs in the mid to upper 70s today, near 70 tomorrow. Cooling off, though, as the front moves through, dropping temperatures into the 60s and the upper 50s for the day on Thursday. A reinforcing shot of cool air comes in on the backside here Friday into Saturday. Temperatures for just about everyone should be cooler than average here in the 50s and 60s, but as you head off into the state of Maine, a little bit warmer there. They are the warm spot across the Northeast. Temperatures in the low to mid 60s.